All right, hello class. Today I want to go over the Period 9 introduction, and this lesson is going to walk us through exactly what Period 9 is going to see. So we are talking about information from 1980 going up until today. This does only consist of not of 5% of the exam, so it isn't necessarily one of the most important topics that I'm going to focus on. Obviously, we're only spending about a week and a half on this entire period. And the main reason why I've decided to do that is because this period only represents a small chunk of what will most likely be on your exam. You will not have an essay topic on it unless there's an option there that you guys might have, you guys could choose. So I think that I just wanted to talk about the assignment that I am giving to you guys right now. And you will see the Period 9 introduction has three different categories: conservative ascendancy, the end of the Cold War, and rising conflict in the Middle East, and globalization and increased social inequality. I'm sorry. And so, what I will say is, I want you to take a look at these questions that I've created and just create some brief responses. This should take you no more than maybe like 15 minutes of our class time today. And what I'd like you to do is just review the different time periods, the dates that are given on the timeline. And you'll notice that it's broken up into America and the world, politics and power, ideas, belief and culture, peopling, work exchange and technology. And so you'll see a couple bullet points that will walk us through the 1980s, 1990s, 2000s, 2010s. And so just so you guys are aware, this would be really great synthesis points that you could connect to. And I'd like you guys to maybe just do some marking up and commenting on the side just to kind of see exactly what your topic is, where you see a connection. Maybe you could make a connection to Ronald Reagan beginning the arms race. And let's just talk about that real quick. We could connect this to the Cold War and the nuclear development between the USSR and the United States, and making sure that you can connect those two. Or perhaps the Berlin Wall comes down in 1989. How can we connect that to the 1960s when it was erected, or even the Berlin airlift Berlin airlift, or how this is going to ultimately be a continuation of a lot of eras. I think what is most interesting about this time period is that we really are looking at the end of the Cold War here, and the fact that America is the last person standing. And we do see that America no longer had to deal in the 1990s, had to deal with this threat of Soviet aggression because the Soviet Union collapses by 1990s. So it's important just to kind of understand, though, that we are living in a post-Cold War era, and a lot of the issues that have been facilitated because of the Cold War, like in Korea, and talking about the Middle East and our issues around the world. I mean, they all stem back throughout history. So I just wanted to go over this briefly with you all and just talk to you about what this assignment is and how it connects. You are going to also see that the assignment that we're going to be working on throughout this week, talking about the different topics like Reaganomics, Camp David Accords, Iran hostage crisis, all of these topics are really interconnected, and the beginning of what really is considered a conservative revolution that has to this day become a focal point for our American political spectrum. Thank you so much. Have a good one. Ciao for now.